Wine Unnotes. Einstein's theory of relative wine drinking. I'm half English and I live in Ireland, so I have roots in two countries with reputations as heavy drinkers, though neither is top of the table by any stretch of the imagination. Much of the alcohol consumed in the UK and Ireland is beer. That's not to say wine isn't popular, it's just not as popular as it is elsewhere. Take Vatican City, which, in case you weren't already aware, is an independent state. It covers about half a square kilometre and is surrounded entirely by Rome. 829 people live inside the Vatican and they each drink an average of 100 bottles of wine a year, according to one source I found. That makes the Vatican the country with the highest per capita consumption of wine in the world. Of course, wine is part of Catholic Mass, and that must account for some of the volume, but let's assume a standard bottle of wine contains 75 sips. At one sip per Mass, you'd have to attend Mass 75 times to empty a bottle. To get through 100 bottles, you'd have to celebrate Mass 7,500 times a year, or over 20 times a day for 365 days straight. Now, depending on the priest, Mass can take anywhere between 20 minutes and an hour and a half. So worst case scenario, you'd need to spend 30 hours per day attending Mass, which is impossible. Well, it was until Einstein. According to the laws of physics as we currently understand them, or at least according to the laws of physics as I understand that we currently understand them, Einstein showed that time slows down the faster you go relative to the experience of somebody who isn't moving. So if the Vatican were travelling obscenely fast, light of speed fast almost, 24 hours in the Vatican could, in fact, pass in the same time as 30 hours would for the rest of us, consequently fitting 30 hours into 24. And some people say miracles aren't real.